Wait, can you explain the words of what you're doing?
So I'm cutting cardboard out and sticking it together to make something. These are going to be windows. We're going to do more of them. And yeah, why don't you continue?
We're building, we're making it rusty. Look at that shit. It's like corrugated iron shit. Gonna put some lights on the inside. It's gonna be swell. Look, it's like fake armor, isn't it? Look at that shit. That's like a robot. Like, you can make a robot?
For the pipe,
we should make a robot. So here, miniature shoot day 3. I'm burning up some baking paper so that it can become all yellowy and stuff, so that basically it can fit on this tower, and so there's light filtration that comes through, but it's all shitty and yellow. Originally I was going to use this kind of white diffuser gel, but I think the yellow will be like just more fit for the world. I've basically repurposed all of these kind of objects here because they have funny shapes, and I might paint them in my little painting station, such as this shampoo bottle, which was green but is now grey. Then I'm gonna run basically some LEDs through the bottom of this shoebox lid, where I'm gonna place loads of these shampoo bowls and stuff, and I'm gonna run the LEDs through the bottom and up through them so you can like illuminate them and give them a cool glow. This is my like prison that I've made for the world. So it's got cardboard strips basically that was painted grey, and then I've added a bit of rust in there. This is this metal door is from a Polaroid photo. Yeah, and it's got basically these rockets that are stuck on the roof. And it's got this Athena bottle cap and some screws and stuff, so that's quite cool. And it's all gonna mount to in here, which right now looks like a fucking tip. But yeah, basically we're gonna place the camera out there, filming in here. And I found this cool thing today. So basically it's like this old shower tube, and then when the miniature is being shot, we're gonna move down these little metal things, so it's gonna look like little transport rinks for the city. But yeah, very, very exciting. Ciao! So here we're building this like little factory that's gonna have some sort of straws and smoke coming out of it. Cat's doing. What up, cat?
Hello.
How's it chilling?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I'm making the main building at the moment. Oh god, this doesn't stick anything down.
Here, Tom's making risotto. Okay, so on the model, the baking paper experiment went well. As you can see, the white paper has become white, which is cool. So it's achieving a cool effect, and it's getting my camera super oily, it's touching it. Here we have the Ministry of Entertainment, which when there's a light inside, it like shines through this eye thing, and it's got this weird metal antenna. So here we have the office building that's kind of starting to look really swell. Here we got this factory where, yeah, there's this bit I'm just going to paint over. This is the start of a block for like the sort of ministries that are kind of evil, so I'm going to have the pest control there, the Ministry of Entertainment, and the spider ministry, I guess that's spies. And here we have the prison. It's kind of starting to take shape. So yeah, only all of this to fill, and that should be good. Alright, day 4 of the model shoot. So this time around I'm gonna try and make this whole area less messy and basically spray paint the floor, which I will do with these. So I'm gonna make sure that everything is well ventilated. I guess don't want to pass out. Okay, so painting has begun on the miniature tower off his building, so that's good. This spray paint is kind of a rip-off. 2 cans just sprayed this much, so I guess I'm gonna have to go in with it on the paint. But I sort of found out around there that there wasn't enough paint because I was like halfway through the first can. So I was like, oh, I'll at least do this sort of triangular shape because it's kind of the camera's gonna be over there. So at least, you know, this sort of bit is going to be consistent, which is what most of the camera is going to see. So it's kind of fine. I'll just kind of paint around the sides. But yeah, very exciting. The chimneys are glued down on the factory. So yeah, and I kind of started work on this other kind of shape. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. And I'm going to try and think of a cool building to incorporate CCTV in there. So yeah, that's going to happen, so bye. Alright, so finished the first coating of grey on our office building. I used a bit of that like remaining spray paint to kind of add like explosion burns. Little sort of, I don't know, just sort of details. I'm gonna give it, I think a couple more coatings. I'm gonna go in with a super thin paintbrush to get all these little areas. But yeah, pretty exciting. Look at that. That's awesome. Here I've repurposed, so like some foam and polystyrene. And basically I'm making these into the sort of background city shapes. Which, it's all pretty exciting. I've got this block finished, which is the sort of, which should be, if I haven't broken it, the Ministry of Entertainment or Information. Yo, so Bruno the man just showed up, and he's building some gnarly little thing. What are you building, Bruno?
Oh, I don't know, something gnarly, mate. We'll see what it turns into.
Nice, nice. Owen here, Mr. Quick Kits. He's ready to.
And today we're going to be building some scale miniatures for 1983 and a third.
Nice. Yeah, it's going down, it's going down. He bought a little box of goodies. It says it's going to be due. Oh. Alright, it's getting serious here. We got the Jenga tower, put some coating on that. Yeah, put some glue on that. A lot of glue. We put a lot of glue. Let it solidify. Put a grey layer of paint on that. More glue, because why not? Owen's over there doing some stuff. He's got this like fortress thing, I don't even know. It's sick. It's got like repurposed vehicular accident bits. It's quite cool.
It is pretty cool.
Nice. And also this funky ass thing and Bruno's factory. So it's all coming together quite well.
Indeed.
Alright, another day of doing miniatures or whatever. So did this like office block thing with polystyrene or something. Tom's doing some painting. What up?
You get paid, right? By the end of it.
What? Here it's all taking shape. This little model city.
So cool.
Added some weights. Got these little buildings made out of card just to replicate some buildings outside the library. But so far, so good. It's those are not the final placements, but it's just nice to get an idea of how it's gonna be. So these are done. So Tom did some really nice texturing on this building, which is gonna have like CCTV on top. Nice. And this building is just like, imagine like a skyscraper and it just got like all of this side blown off and it's just sort of hanging by a thread, and it's got these straws holding them up, and we're gonna put CCTV on top of that. What up, Tom?
What up?
Nice. What up, Shannon?
Hello.
This is easily the most rewarding part of this whole venture. It's seeing this city become real through all these shapes and sort of little things that we found around the house. And I think that that's definitely, you know, opened my eyes in terms of what filmmaking can be and what you can do simply by just wanting to do it. Yeah, I got nothing else to say. It's just extremely nice. Yeah. We've used a lot of grey, as you can see.
Oh, cats make me nervous when you do that. Don't cut your leg, please. Oh, Owen, I've been doing it. I've been doing it the whole time.
I was going to suggest maybe you should put a chopping board underneath.
Yeah.
To save your leg.
I don't know, like.
Do you want one?
Not easier as well. Wow.
Ooh, this zooms in a lot. Ooh, nice. Hello. Hello.
Hey, so Kat did the final top flat packing bit, and I've just been sort of texturizing it, giving a little bit of a je ne sais quoi. See, I've been using sort of orange, green, gold, different blacks and greys to basically give the sort of glue shape certain. I don't know if you can really pick it out. I guess the point is it's not really to be picked out. It's just to overall just to give it kind of a layered feel, you know, like it's aged quite a bit since it's been built, and also the road, which is down there, is kind of being done. I kind of built on, like I did paint and stuff on it, just to give it a more weathered look, I guess. So that's cool. Anyway, bye. This is sick. So yeah, it's all coming to fruition in this little room. As you can see, we're starting to kind of have an idea of how every building is going to fit in, and it's just so satisfying, really, to be honest. It's magical. Yeah, shout out to Kat for helping to cut out and design that big beast down there, our main office building. Shout out to Owen for building a couple of the building structures. Shout out to Tom, my housemate, for helping to paint. Shannon, my housemate, for helping to paint as well. Sean for helping to paint. And Steffi for helping out on the Thursday. And yeah, and Bruno as well for doing the factory. A lot of people have helped, which is very heartwarming. And it's made this whole experience extremely tolerable. In fact, I would even dare say enjoyable as hell. Alright, see you guys another time when hopefully more progress will have been made about this. Bye bye. Alright, so basically I got these random ass buildings painted and I've cleared the space. So what I'm gonna do is start working on elevation and sort of texturizing the environment and deciding the final placements for the lights and the different buildings. So, see you when that's over. So now I've gotten all the buildings in place, and now it's time to experiment. And this is so fucking cool right now. Oh man, I've set up these little LEDs to act as spotlights, and it's sort of set up at the back of this tower there. I've sort of rigged it so it's just all glued around and that. Now I'm just gonna experiment with all the different lights, see what effects we can get, but right now it's looking really cool. So shout out to Kat for getting this sort of weird hula hoop like fabric. It's kind of like super elasticy and strong and really tough to solve through. So I've been like brutally hacking it to the detriment of my fingers and toes. But basically I was like, hey, you know, the background is a bit black and just needs a bit of texture. So I'm sort of adding these. Obviously this will be off so it won't be reflecting. And then I'll get loads of little wires, like these kind of things right there. And basically hook them up, and hopefully with the lights, which I'll hook up at the sort of back buildings, it'll give this sort of weird glow. I don't know, it's what I'm hoping, you know, but I don't know. I have no idea how to do this. I've just been improvising, to be honest. But yeah, can't wait to use Mr. Cool 2 to, yeah. Not much has changed. I widened the road a little bit, and as you can see, the city is, you know, you can like sort of fly around it, which is quite cool. You know, oh well, obviously not when you go over it, but yeah, there's loads of sort of painted stuff, and you know, I think it's going to be very interesting to look at. Woo! Woo! So that's it, man. That's it. I guess that's the joy of. I don't know if I'm focused. It's just a joy. Alright, so we started shooting the inserts today, so now it's time for more miniature making, because we're shooting the miniature tomorrow. So that's gonna be fun. Tom's over there, cooking, having a lovely little meal, and basically I'm just taking a little break and getting ready for tomorrow. Alright, so gearing up the road with these LED lights so it looks like an airstrip. And Kat is doing the final elevations. I know I shouldn't be vlogging, but I like to keep a little track of this, so it's fun. Kat, what are you doing?
I'm just trying to work out like where to put everything.
Nice. Alright, so we have rigged up our road, and it's a sort of airstrip. If you plop this a bit coming down, show. Nice. Let's give that a look. Oh, beautiful. That looks so lovely, jubbly. That's gonna be sick.
Lovely.
Woo! Where you get some paint, right, and then you sort of rub it around so you have the least amount possible on your brush, right there, and then you sort of dab it around, because I just want to sort of, because these fairy lights are slightly brighter than these, so I'm just sort of dabbing a little bit of paint, just so, you know.
The reason why they're bright was probably because of the batteries, so do you want some new batteries?
Yeah, that could work, innit? So Shannon is doing a final piece of propping. We are gonna shoot this miniature tonight, very exciting. It rained today, so I was scared that it might get wet. But look at that boy, it's all rigged. Owen, hi. Owen just arrived. He's gonna help shoot it. Thank you, Owen.
I hope that was a good dramatic entry.
I didn't. So we got Joe here. We're filming this goddamn miniature finally, and it's fucking, it's a thing, isn't it? It exists. There you go.
Yeah. Oh shit! Oh, it's going kinky! It's salt! Or kinky. I want to get a film of this on my phone. If I can get my phone. Oh yeah, let me go get my phone.
Look at that. So proud of that, man. Thank you guys.
Holy fuck, it's so hazy in here.
Did it come together, Joe?
Oh fucking yes it did.
Mr. Cool right there, being our boy. Look at that. Hot diggity damn. It's not every day you can be a giant amongst your own creation. Nice. Is it cool to get? One more thing. Please just always try and get out of your comfort zone and try new things. Because, see, I always thought I hated arts and crafts and DIY because I told myself that in secondary school when I hated doing DT classes. And I just thought, I hate tools, I hate art, I hate like the physical side of it. But then it's weird how memory works because doing this model, I got flashbacks to being in like, to being like 7 or 8 and having this school project to do a book and where each page had a different sort of activity, like a pull out thing and like one thing you could touch, texturize, and you know those sort of books where things happen as in all books, but these ones are things you can touch and stuff, and dumb stuff like that you kind of forget about because it's trapped and lost in the sort of everyday of being a kid and going to school, and there are so many days. But yeah, it's just reignited a nice little thing, and so always try and do stuff you don't want to do because you learn. That's it. So here it is, on this lovely sunny day, the destruction of our model city has begun. It's kind of super satisfying, not gonna lie, even though we work so hard on it. And here you go, we have repurposed all of the things which will remain from the miniatures. But other than that,
Hello.
it is completely clear. And what a lovely day. Alright, signing off.